Okay, so funniest thing happened yesterday. I actually didn't know this, but yeah, you know how over the years we've come up with like crazy like National Have Ice Cream for Breakfast Day and stuff like that. Apparently, yesterday was No Pants Day. It's a day that's always subject to change because it's always the first Friday of May. May 1st. That was the first, because May 1st, yesterday, was the first Friday of May. Because we're in the month of May now. And I want to keep this, again, I had no idea this was a thing. Then again, there are a lot of, like, the holidays where, like, it's not, like, really a thing. Like, National, like, Drink Wine with a Friend Day and stuff like that. I have no idea if, like, any of those things, I have no idea like those things exist or not. But as I'm watching my friend promote National No Pants Day, I'm just thinking, you know what? I gotta. You can pants if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because your friends don't pants, and if they don't pants, then they're no friends of mine. I had to. I absolutely had to. For the record, all day yesterday I was in fact wearing pants. At least in public. And you can't prove otherwise. Good morning, happy Saturday, everyone. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I'll say this right off the bat. Even though, yeah, we're in quarantine, so that. Yesterday was a really good day. Sorry, I was like trying to hide myself from yawning right there. Yeah, yesterday was, well, it was good in the sense like, it started off a little bit on the cool side because, I mean, that always happens in the morning, but it got up to like almost 60. Like, just like I said it would. And it was awesome. So much so that, again, I'm starting to wear lighter clothing now, which is great. I think it was like a rule of thumb I had back in college where, because here's the thing, back in college, I wore like nothing but like sweats. Like all the time. Like to and from class or whatever. Just because, again, in the wintertime, it gets so incredibly cold that, you had to. And I'm just like, okay, here's my plan. Something like this. If I can walk from building to building, and I don't see my breath as I'm walking from building to building, I will start wearing shorts. I will start wearing unfortunately, especially sophomore year especially, didn't really get warm until near the very, very, very end. It was so weird. Freshman year I was at Gettysburg College. St. Patrick's Day was the first nice day of the rest of the spring semester. And it was cold, and then we get to summer and it's warm again. Sophomore year was even crazier. It was incredibly warm on Valentine's Day. I remember getting up early, walking over to the gym to work out, and it was sorry, itching my nose right there. Oh, excuse me. Where was I? Yeah, and I did not even need to wear a jacket. Not at all. It was crazy. But then it got cold immediately afterwards, and we had to do the whole thing, all over again. So that happened. Oh yeah, right. I forgot to say. Last couple nights I've been visiting my folks, as I said before, and yesterday especially, I never talked about what we had for dinner. Well, believe it or not, see, my family is actually part of the Corning Country Club, and there's this thing where you have to pay a monthly fee no matter what, but if you're going to pay for it, you might as well eat there at least once a month. So that's what we did, literally on April 30th. The last possible day of the month, we had dinner from there. And here's the thing, like everyone else, they're only doing curbside pickup, takeout, all that stuff. And here's the thing. their policy is, well, it's a country club, so you know they're gonna have like fancy pasta dishes, chicken, steak, all that stuff. If you want any of that stuff though, you have to order a day ahead. We did not do that because, to be honest, we didn't really think about doing it in the first place. With that said, we ended up getting burgers. Yeah, just really good cheeseburgers. And the burger I had was their bacon barbecue blue burger. It's exactly as good as you would think it is. It's bacon, blue cheese, barbecue sauce, and caramelized onions. Well, I'll completely dressed, of course, and tomato and lettuce. It didn't come with pickles, though. Nor did it come with, well, they toasted the bun, so that's sort of. But pickles and mayo, you like kind of on your own. But it was a good burger. I mean, again, the Country Club is actually a place I've really always wanted to show you guys. Just because, like, you know, that is a place that, you know, I would go to growing up on occasion, monthly specifically, just because, you know, you can pretty much only go once a month. But not just that, but the Country Club is where, like, because they have a pool. That's actually, no, it was like, here's the thing. This is what my mother once told me. Like, she once took my brother and I swimming at what used to be known as Corning East High's swing. See, back when it was Corning East High and Corning West High, my mother went to East, and she took my brother and I swimming, and apparently I took to the water like a duck. It was apparently that's how good of a swimmer I was. But like for swimming lessons, I took them at the Corning Country Club, and yeah. So needless to say, that place holds a needless to say, that place holds a kind of a special place in my heart. Plus, they have really good ice cream sandwiches. That was really cool. Although, if you're thinking, wow, Corning Country Club, that's cool. The pool really isn't impressive as you would think it is. Like, there's a tiny kiddie pool that barely constitutes as like an above ground kids pool. Well, you think it's like below ground, but like it's not very big. And then the actual pool itself, it's only about as deep as 6 feet. I could walk in that pool, like with my head and some of my shoulders above the water. It's actually pretty not deep. Although it was, I think like the biggest like revelations that I was getting tall was I was a kid taking swimming lessons, and I thought, like, you know, the deep end, it's gonna be really deep. I'm never gonna touch the bottom. One time, just for laughs, I like grabbed the side of the pool, like pushed myself underneath the water, and like my feet touched the bottom. Like, did my feet really just touch the bottom? Cool. So yeah, needless to say, that was when I realized that I actually am in fact getting taller, in spite of the fact that, you know, at the time I'm still a kid. But, you know, it was still fun. Other notable attractions of, you know, I just talk about the Corning Country Club because it really does deserve to be talked about. Other notable, they have tennis courts, and, you know, if you're a tennis fan, in fact, my brother played tennis a lot there, so that was really cool. But it's a country club. I put this off long enough. I gotta talk about golf. Now, I do not golf. I really have never played any round of golf whatsoever. I guarantee that if I did play golf, my handicap would be in the low 1000s probably. That's how bad I am. I mean, I can putt, you know, just sort of, you know, gently, you know, touch the ball and it rolls in a little hole right there. I can do that. I mean, I can do that, but that just requires, you know, being gentle. Well, I can't like do the full swing or whatever. I mean, that's one thing I think I'll try. Like, let's say I do get like rich and famous doing this. I'm gonna probably try and learn how to golf. That'd be really cool. Take my father too, because my father golfs sometimes. and my godfather / uncle golfs as well, and my other uncle golfs. So, anyway, I actually have quite a few golfers in my family now I think about it. Let's see, what else? Oh, right, I can't really talk about golf without what used to be the biggest attraction to come to Corning itself. And that was a branch or some sort of like mini tournament of some kind from the LPGA would go to the Corning Country Club. Several times I actually volunteered there. And man, is it pristine. Like, you gotta be quiet a lot. You gotta like, because the volunteer job I had is I had to like run scores from like one place to another. It was a pretty simple job. Nothing too strenuous. You just had to stay in the clubhouse, wait for scores to arrive, and when they came, you walked them over to another building where they process everything. Very simple. Again, I was only a kid doing this. So I get to sorry. So that was actually a really cool thing. The clubhouse we had in, I didn't abuse this, I swear, but there was like a soda fountain machine where you could get soda if you wanted to. Again, I didn't abuse it, but I'm like, man, I kind of wish I did. But, because here's the thing, this took place like right before Memorial Day weekend. It was hot, like really hot. So, was it Memorial Day weekend after this? I think so. I gotta look up and see when they used to have, like what time of year they had the LPGA, because I know I volunteered for it. And I know like, what it was Memorial Day weekend? Or like right before Memorial Day weekend. Because I distinctly remember because here's the thing, if you volunteered for it, you could actually get out of school. And, which was awesome. Or maybe I think it was a day off. Man. I gotta look that up. I really gotta look that up. I'll get to it, and maybe I'll find a way to let you guys know if that was anything or not. And well, I can't really finish talking about the country club without talking about the actual building itself. See, when I was a kid, it was literally like imagine like a ranch style house, but like sort of really, really elongated, big, for people to go in. There was it felt like a 2 to 3 year period of time where we didn't go to the club at all. And the one time we finally did go back, they completely demolished and renovated the place. Now it's like a fancy 2-story building with like a ballroom for parties on the top floor, fancy stairs, nice dining room and a grill, and a bar and grill. Seriously. I'm so mad. This is another reason why I'm mad we're in quarantine, because we were actually going to be going there for Easter brunch. And for obvious reasons, we couldn't. I was going to do a video to show you guys. I really was. I even had things planned out and everything. Oh well. Maybe someday. I hope to do it someday, because it's actually something I really always wanted to show you guys. And to not show you the Corning Country Club would be a huge missed opportunity. Again, it's a place where what the Corning Country Club is for me? It's like that relative that you never really see that often, but you do find yourself thinking about them a lot. And when you do finally see them again, or in this case the country club again, you're like, this is a very delightful day. I like this. I wish I could do it more often. Seriously, I think about the club a lot more often than I realize. I can still picture where everything is. And I haven't actually been in the club since 2017, I think. So, it's been a while. I'll have to talk to my family and see if maybe we should go there again. when this whole thing blows over. I'll have to think about that. Yeah. I'll have to do so. And who knows? Maybe if I'm big and rich and famous and I have a party and maybe a wedding right there, I'm inviting everybody. Like, favorite channel, hit the subscribe button, follow me on social media platform. Don't forget to use my very home. Let me this video for if you guys are watching enjoy for today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Remember, if you guys want to talk to channel, with me here to London, always right back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.